So Christmas is fast approaching, and if you're looking for a perfect gift for a jeweler, jewelry metalsmith, silversmith, or if you are one and would like to point someone in the right direction, I hope this video will be helpful. Today I'll be sharing some ideas on little things and those not so little things that would make a perfect gift. So I hope you will enjoy watching this video, and if you have other ideas, make sure to share them in the comments below. Let's get started. I have a little list right here. Let's start with stamps. And here possibilities are endless because you can get a whole set or you can get a single stamps, and there are so many letters, numbers, different fonts, different sizes, and so many shapes, even the set with zodiac signs. So I'm sure you can get something really nice that a crafter doesn't have, or maybe you could check what they have and what they don't have and get them something, because trust me, we are using these all the time and we can always use more. Soldering can be a tricky job, so we can accept any help we can get, honestly, and there are different soldering stencils and little tools like this tiny tripod, which you can use for soldering little elements and rings, and there are other stencils that help you pretty much keep the shape in place and solder it with ease. It's an inexpensive item but really helpful, and it might be that someone doesn't have it, so it would make a great gift in my opinion. Probably they have this traditional bezel pusher, but there are also these handmade ones which are heavier, and I personally really love them and I use them all the time now. I just like the weight and I feel like they are better in closing bezels, so maybe something like this could be a good idea when it comes to stone setting. For the stone setting we are also using burnishers, and I recently received as a little gift this agate burnisher from my friend, and I thought that it might actually make a really nice gift. In my 8 years of jewelry making, I've never had an agate burnisher, so I was really excited to get it and try it out. So it's very possible that a jeweler that you want to gift also doesn't have it. Another little item, but something I know every jeweler would really appreciate, are those finger protectors. Very good rubber, good quality, and they definitely help a lot when it comes to heat, because when you're polishing jewelry, metal, it heats up so much and can burn your fingers, but also it protects you from little cuts and scratches and all of that. Yeah, keeping those fingers safe. Oh, and it also helps with good grip. The metal is not slipping away from your fingers. Something I know I would really love to get is a solder paste. Easy, medium or hard. It doesn't cost a lot, but sometimes it might be the cost that we don't want to make as jewelers, saving the money for other things. So I think it would make a really good gift. Very thoughtful, very useful. When it comes to saw blades, quality is extremely important. So this is another item that I always recommend, because you can get a set of different ones, and yeah, it just makes a whole difference when it comes to sewing if you have good saw blades. So for example, these Nano by Pepe Tools or Swiss saw blades, something just a bit better. I know they will really appreciate it. Quality pliers is something that I've always been mentioning, and I will continue to do so because it's just such an important tool. We are using them all the time, constantly, in different techniques, so you can never go wrong with good pliers. And nothing wrong with budget pliers, I'm still using mine, but you can definitely feel the difference when it comes to those better ones. For example, these by Lindstrom, I have different types, so I had a chance to try them out, and personally it doesn't even matter which one you're gonna get, because they are going to be used and they are going to be very helpful. I personally would pick round nose pliers, but that's just my personal opinion since I'm using these a lot. But a set of couple of flat nose pliers to use in both hands when working with jump rings, for example, or little elements, yeah, that can be a really good idea. You've noticed probably the sun is crazy today. I really appreciate it because yesterday it was completely dark and so sad. But today we got a little bit of sun, but yeah, it's crazy because of some clouds, so bear with me. But speaking of pliers, a pair of flush cutters is also a good idea because cutting those wires and getting this flush cut is also very important. So at least one pair of good cutters will make a whole difference. Okay, let's move on to a little bit more expensive tools and things that would make a really good gift. So as always, good saw frame. I personally really love this New Concepts one, mainly because of this quick release system. It has this lever here and you can change the saw blades with ease. I have really small hands, so it's really hard for me to squeeze the saw frame to fix the saw blade in there. And squeezing the saw frame between yourself and the bench can also hurt a lot. And that's usually the case with most saw frames out there. They are great. But yeah, if I were to pick a gift, I would go for this one because of this quick release system right here. In my previous gift guide, I mentioned good files, and today I want to show you needle files. So tiny files which you can use with different little shapes, with little areas, and you can get them in different grades, different cuts. So this is a set of finer cut 4 and I absolutely love them. I also have a set of coarse needle files and it's something again I'm using constantly on a daily basis. So if you can get them a set of these, they will absolutely love it. And also, while you're at it, you could add a little organization item like this. So a little holder for those pliers. And speaking of organization, any organization for the workshop would probably make a really good gift. And it doesn't have to be purchased in jeweler stores necessarily. I purchased my organization items in beauty shops or just home decor because there are so many organizers right now, the wooden ones or clear plastic ones, depending on what you prefer, but I absolutely love them and I would really appreciate them if I were gifted something like this. So I'm sure they would love it too. If you can spend a little bit more money, maybe get them a miter jig or a cutting jig like this. It's extremely helpful, especially with precision. It's something I really wanted for a very long time, and I know from my friends that they also always wanted something like this. It's actually very common among jewelers. So a miter jig, not necessarily this big one because there are different sizes, you could get a bit smaller one, but yeah, it is a very helpful tool. More expensive tool, definitely, but very helpful, is a ball vise, and it's honestly invaluable in the jeweler's workshop. You use it for rings, but not only. You use it for engraving, for stone setting. It's incredible because it can move in so many directions. It's just a great work holder. So yeah, a ball vise would make a really good gift. Pencil drawers for organizing gemstones. It's another organization item, but I know that it's a big hit in the jewelers community, so you can't go wrong with them. It's not just for gemstones, it could be for any little supplies or even little tools, anything. I know that they would really love it and appreciate it if you got them this. two larger items would be pendant motor and bench system. So starting with pendant motor, it's something I always recommend as one of the best investments someone can make. And the sooner they can do it, the better, because it's worth every penny. It honestly speeds up the work so much, saves time. It's again an extension of our hand. We use it all the time. So any pendant motor, rotary tool, something like that would be absolutely amazing. And the bench system, it's a newer item. I don't have it a long time, but already I found it extremely helpful. Just being able to swap workstation in front of me from sewing to just workspace on which I personally am soldering, but you could also use it for other jobs. Anything you're doing, just having it in front of you. So it definitely helps. And what if they do have all of the tools? You could always get them maybe a course, and it doesn't have to be like a comprehensive, expensive course. There are subscriptions out there like Lucy Walker, where you can even get 1 month. You can still learn a lot during that month. So I personally think that would make a really good gift for someone. And if they have the tools, if they have courses, if they have books, well, you can get them silver wire or silver sheet or gemstones. But with gemstones, it's a bit more tricky. I think with metal, it's a bit easier. If you know what thickness to get them, just get whatever you can, because yeah, it's going to be extremely helpful. Just get them some material to work with. And I cannot imagine a jeweler that would not be happy getting a piece of silver, honestly. And one really fun item that you could get would be an apron. And maybe you'd be able to customize it for them, so add their logo or name. I actually got an apron years ago from my family as a gift, and it was a lady that was making them herself, so she was also able to add my logo to it, and I really love it. So I think that would also make a really cool gift for them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any other ideas that you would like to share with us. Make sure you do in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video then. Bye!